NBA sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And Scout folks believe that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but he says it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Teddy Bridgewater and the Broncos ready to go on offense. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick six for the first points of the ballgame.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick six, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass. Tamp things down a little bit.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll bring up a second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's
It's
go.
a big play there for the Broncos.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They go play action. Bridgewater. Space to run past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Albert O, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On play action, Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for Indy. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They go play action with Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Toney. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a close score. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A pass there complete to Sutton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it results in a 40-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Colts to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action now. Lawrence. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
First down, Bridgewater. He'll get this to Elliott. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now Bridgewater. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Denver. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Bridgewater's throw taken in by Sutton. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They had a great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
70, Indy. Leo.
Now on first, Dixon again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Go.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Let's go, deep, tight,
Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
56
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Open man right side is Tony. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Lawrence. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence looking right sideline. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Look at me, Zipper. Check, Lucky.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge and fire out.
Bridgewater on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the captain. Defense.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Touchdown, Broncos.
Good job.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion, tying up the game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Look at me. Go, go.
They'll run with Dixon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense. Cannot do that.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Dixon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Jordan Fuller there to take him down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. A big play there just before halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Blue draw Corkers. Hey, Delta.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. I'll get him. Get him.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Henry Ruggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. That's complete, Okuegbunam. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They stop. Shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, they could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 90 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Ready? 60 or. Look at me.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. On second down now, it's Dixon, and not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. It's Patrick. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Brett Kern now. He's been terrific so far. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
56. Mike 56.
Bam, bam. Yes, yes.
Kill.
On second down, it's Dixon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And out across midfield down to the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence rolling to his right. And they go back to Tony. It's complete this time. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On play action, Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to...
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he hauls it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Bridgewater's throw taken in here by Patrick. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys
in that groove right now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Bridgewater now from the 50. Finding Williams once more, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Elliott slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the dirt behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
1st down, Bridgewater. Open man is QT, complete. Touchdown! Kiki QT, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Rodgers to return.
Let's go, baby.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toe.
Let's go. Let's do it.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Bridgewater on first down. They'll get that complete to Albert O. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the swing. Now it's 3rd down. Now Bridgewater finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 77 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 123 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They stay on the ground with Dixon. And he works free. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 28. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Bridgewater now. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Albert Okwuegbunam. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darius Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater into the hands of Patrick left side. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Bridgewater. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
156 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Now Dixon. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they go with Dixon. Again, he finds an opening. And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22.
Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Escaping the pressure, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Jamin Davis able to run it down for a loss of a yard.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. It's complete to Williams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now Bridgewater.
That's complete. Okuegbunam.
The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Bridgewater. And he'll find QT on the right side complete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
No, are you serious?
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
Bridgewater to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Bridgewater. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Preston Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On first down, Dixon. Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
218 yards rushing for now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Here's Dixon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Right back to Dixon. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. On the give, this is Dixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, and taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down now, it's Dixon. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there. You got to feel good about your chances.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So now Bridgewater and the Broncos down by 10. 20 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to go down. His time has now run out on this game.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, Ken.